Isack Hadjar has admitted he wouldn't feel ready at the moment to make the step up to Red Bull Racing, seeing as to how much both of his teammates this season, Lawson and Yuki Tsunoda, have struggled in that car. Hadjar has been a standout performer in his rookie year, having outscored Tsunoda and Lawson put together. Well, before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, we put out these videos throughout every week, all year long, so make sure you don't miss out and hit the button down below. Hadjar's F1 career started the worst way possible, crashing on the formation lap of the Australian Grand Prix, after which he was in tears, but that seems like ancient history now. Since that moment, the Frenchman has been nothing short of excellent. He scored points in 4 of the 5 races before Canada, including an impressive P6 in Monaco. Speaking to F1 TV, however, who quizzed him about a potential call-up to Red Bull, Hadjar was very frank in his self-assessment. Quote, "It's a bit scary. I wouldn't feel ready. I'm just 9 races in, and it looks to be complicated when I look at Yuki and Liam, who are very quality drivers. I'm not very ready, but I would always be up for the call, that's for sure. I'm just curious, that's the only word I can use of being next to Max. That's the only thing I can say. For sure, I don't feel ready, that's a fact." Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has warned McLaren that they have to set up clear boundaries for its drivers to prevent further collisions like the one on Sunday. Wolff, of course, is speaking from experience, having managed Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg's intense rivalry throughout last decade. Last year, McLaren introduced its infamous papaya rules, allowing Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri to race each other, but always without compromising the team result. However, Norris put himself out of last weekend's Canadian Grand Prix when he found no room on Piastri's inside. Wolff compares the situation to his own with Hamilton and Rosberg and gave his 2 cents of advice. Quote, "I've seen the movie. I was right in there as an actor. It's difficult because it's what drivers are calibrated and conditioned to do, win championships, particularly in Formula 1. McLaren have to establish the rules. That's the trick here. Establish how you want to go about it. It obviously increases the complexity if the Constructors' Championship is in your hands too, because the team could always argue, well, we need the Constructors' Championship. We need to score these points." Adrian Newey recently flagged Aston Martin's need to improve its simulation department, and to that end, the team has now appointed Gil Wood. Wood will be Aston's new simulation and vehicle modeling director, having previously worked under Newey at Red Bull in the golden era with Sebastian Vettel. Newey made his first public appearance at Aston Martin at the Monaco Grand Prix, and this is where he pointed out the following as an area where the team needs to improve. Quote, "I think it is fair to say that some of our tools are weak, particularly the driver in the loop simulator. It needs a lot of work because it's not correlating at all at the moment, which is a fundamental research tool. Not having that is a limitation. But we've just got to work around it in the meantime and then sort out a plan to get it to where it needs to be. But that's probably a 2-year project in truth." Looking to slash that 2-year period, Aston Martin have not sat on their laurels and lured Wood back to F1, having worked at Apple in recent years. Not only that, but Jack Vino has also been appointed as the team's new chief aerodynamicist. Whether all of this will lead to the expected jump in 2026, only time will tell. Well, that's it for today's news video. I'll be back tomorrow morning, so watch out for that one. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and peace.